James, first of all, how you're settling in? I mean, the goals per game, goals per appearance suggests you're enjoying it?
Yeah, settling in really well, thank you. Enjoying my football. It's nice to be part of a team and playing football again. So it's all going well so far.
One of the comments that the manager's made in the past about his team and has been talked about is that his team are quite quiet. You don't strike me as that sort of player. Having now watched you quite a few times, you're very clear in your directions of what you need from your teammates.
Yeah, I think that just comes with the older you get. I think we've got quite a young team, but we have got a few lads on the pitch that do talk. We've got some older, experienced lads as well. So it's I'm not bringing anything any different. It's just I like to be vocal on the pitch. I like to help people and communicate with people and obviously demand off my teammates for service, so I can try and help them score goals as well.
It is a key to a successful side, though, isn't it? I think it became really noticeable during COVID, obviously with no crowd, it was almost noticeable that the successful teams were the ones that you can generally hear on the pitch.
Yeah, I think it's a massive thing because you save your teammates doing a lot of running if you just communicate to each other, and it's the easiest thing to do, open your mouth on the football pitch. So, no, we've got a lot of vocal lads in the squad, and it's good for us to help the young lads as well.
Another aspect of being a striker is often being involved in dealing with set pieces and defensive work, and I was actually looking through the stats and you rate quite highly in this area in League One. Is that something that you see as part of your game?
Yeah, I've always been decent in the air, so I think my job's always been to come back and mark or either do one of the zones in the defensive set pieces. So it's nothing. It's not that I've nothing new that I need to do, but I mean, obviously our set pieces for and against are really good this year, so you're in a little bit of pressure to keep that run going.
It's felt like for the manager they've been searching for a way to attack, a way to play, and it felt like in that last sort of 70 minutes on Tuesday and maybe in the last 20 or 30 on Saturday, there were signs of probably what you're working on in training coming through. Yeah,
definitely. It's finding the right system and the right personnel to go and win football games, and it's not easy, especially when you've got a lot of players in the attacking area to choose from. So I think the last 20 minutes against Barnsley was really good, but we were 4-1 down at the time, so and I think Tuesday we took it on it and done it from the start of the game, and I think that's why we won the game. So if we continue that, we'll have more chances of winning football matches.
We've talked to you a couple of times about sort of your influence on some of the younger players, and I look at someone like Jovan who had a really good game on Tuesday. I guess the message to him from you, from other players, from the management team is that's great you do it on a Tuesday, but you need to do it Saturday and then the following Saturday. It's that consistency, isn't it? Yeah,
consistency is key, especially for young players, and all the young players at this football club have all got massive futures ahead of them. And it's just them consistently looking after themselves, doing the right things away from the football pitch. And if they do that, and they will see the rewards on the pitch on a Saturday and a Tuesday, and you can see with Jovan, he's been working hard and he's got his rewards at the weekend. But not just him, you look at Sean Rowan, who's only young, he's consistently plays week in, week out at a good level. So all the young lads are great here, but it's nice that we can help them out with stuff like that.
You played in front of big crowds many times. Saturday promises to be a really big attendance, but that should inspire not just you, of course, but your teammates.
Yeah, definitely. This is why you play the game. You want to go to the biggest grounds with the biggest fans, and Saturday will be, obviously in this league, it'll be probably the biggest ground we'll play at. So got to embrace it. They're at the top of the league for a reason. They're a good side, but we've got nothing to fear. You go in, you go to there, and you want to win the game. It doesn't matter who you're playing. So it'd be nice to go and play some football there.
And it feels like one of those games, I guess you could say it's always all those games, but it's how you start, isn't it? And we've obviously talked about Barnsley and to some extent Crawley not being the right, and then Birmingham away. I don't think you were here at the time, but it was a slow start then. It's really key to sort of try and hit the ground running.
Yeah, especially away from home. When you're away from home, you want to keep things solid and you want to frustrate the crowd, you want to frustrate the home team. So if you go away from home and you concede after a couple of minutes, it's always it's uphill from there. So I think the key thing is we frustrate them at the weekend and we have a good solid start and then hopefully we can grow into the game and go and show people what we can do.